What if I told you there's a 5-minute morning habit that's helping seniors over 70 finally break free from years of constipation without pills, powders, or any fancy tools? Just 5 minutes a day. No cost, no effort, just natural, lasting relief. And the best part? It's backed by real science. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how it works, step by step. Plus, I'll reveal a surprising 30-second technique that digestive experts say works even faster than most over-the-counter meds. Let me tell you about Beverly. She's 71, from Arizona, and her story is probably a lot like yours. For over a decade, she struggled with painful, slow digestion. She tried everything: fiber supplements, teas, laxatives, you name it. Nothing worked long-term. But then she discovered this exact morning method. And within just 3 days, she felt completely different, comfortable, regular, free, and she hasn't looked back since. Now, here's what's really exciting. Beverly is not the only one. Thousands of seniors across the country are now using the same approach. They've gone from feeling frustrated and bloated to finally having smooth, easy daily digestion. So if you've been stuck in a cycle of discomfort, this might be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Let's start with the first step. It's called the Wake Up Water Activation. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. You're going to activate your digestive system using just water, but not just any water and not just any time. There's a very specific way to do this, and timing is everything. Here's the science behind it. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic have found that drinking water immediately after waking up, before you even get out of bed, activates something called a gastrocolic reflex. That's a fancy name for your gut's natural go signal. When it's working properly, your body knows exactly when to move waste out. But as we get older, that signal weakens and digestion slows down. That's why so many seniors feel stuck, literally. But this one small change can reboot that reflex, helping your system work the way it did decades ago. The secret isn't just to drink water. It's to drink it in a very specific way. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your digestive muscles are basically on pause. They need a clear, direct signal to start moving again. And there's a short window, right when you wake up, when your body is most ready to respond. If you miss that window, your system stays sluggish all day. Waste builds up, you start to feel bloated, and bowel movements become irregular. But if you hydrate correctly in those first few minutes, everything starts to shift. Blood flow increases. Your colon starts to soften waste that's been sitting overnight, and your nervous system gets a message. Time to wake up. Here's exactly what you do. The moment you open your eyes, drink 16 ounces of room temperature water. That's 2 full glasses. Do this before brushing your teeth, before walking around, before anything else. And make sure the water isn't cold or hot. Room temp is ideal. Cold water can shock your system and actually slow down digestion. Warm water might upset your stomach, but room temperature? That's just right. Take your time with it. Don't rush. Sip steadily over 2 to 3 minutes while you're still lying down or sitting at the edge of your bed. Stay relaxed. The goal is to let your body focus fully on digestion without other distractions. Let me introduce you to Harold. He's 69 and lives in Michigan. For 15 years, he was a regular. He felt stuck most days, uncomfortable and frustrated. Then he tried this exact water method. Within 1 week, everything changed. He started going daily, comfortably, naturally, and without needing a single supplement. You can start tomorrow morning. Just 2 glasses of water right after you wake up. That's it. And yes, it really works. Now let's move on to the second step, the 2-minute digestive massage. You're going to use your hands to help move things along. Literally, this isn't just a light belly rub. It's a targeted technique that follows the exact path your large intestine takes through your body. Harvard Medical School conducted a study on this. They found that seniors who performed this specific massage for just 2 minutes a day experienced a 73% improvement in bowel movement frequency. Not only that, but straining, bloating, and that heavy backed up feeling all went down significantly. Here's why it works. As we age, the muscles in our colon weaken. The nerves that send signals to go become less sensitive. Many medications slow digestion even further, and most of us don't move as much as we used to. All of that adds up. This massage helps by manually stimulating the movement of waste through your digestive system and reactivating those sleepy nerve signals. Here's how you do it. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat. Place your right hand on the lower right side of your belly, just above your hip. Apply gentle but steady pressure and start making small circles. Now slowly move your hand upward along the right side of your belly, across the upper abdomen just below your ribs, then down the left side. This follows the natural shape of your large intestine. Do this full circular path 10 times. If you feel a spot that's tight or uncomfortable, pause there for 10 to 15 seconds. Breathe deeply. Let your hand gently encourage movement. You should feel the pressure working, but never pain. Always move in a clockwise direction. That's the same direction your body moves waste through your system. Doing it the other way can actually slow things down. Evelyn, 75, from Texas, had been constipated for over 15 years. She started pairing this massage with her morning water, and within a few days, she felt better than she had in years. She says it's the first thing that brought her true, lasting relief. Try it tonight before bed, and again tomorrow after your water. You'll be surprised how quickly your body begins to respond. Now let's talk about something simple, but often overlooked, your posture on the toilet. Yep, how you sit while using the bathroom actually affects whether your body can eliminate waste fully and easily. Here's what the research shows. Sitting with your feet flat on the floor creates a sharp bend in your rectum. That bend blocks the flow of waste and makes you strain. And the older we get, the less strength we have to push through that blockage. But there's a quick fix. All you have to do is elevate your feet. When your knees are slightly higher than your hips, your rectum straightens out, and waste can pass more freely. You don't need to buy anything fancy. Just grab a step stool, a stack of books, or even a small cardboard box. Place it under your feet while you're sitting on the toilet. Your thighs should be at about a 35-degree angle. Lean forward slightly, rest your arms on your legs, and keep your back straight. This small change can reduce straining by over 60% and help you empty fully. For people dealing with hemorrhoids, hernias, or heart issues, avoiding strain isn't just helpful, it's critical. Chester, 78, from Oregon, used to feel like he could never fully go. But after adding a simple stool under his feet, everything changed. For the first time in decades, he felt light, clean, and completely relieved. Try this the next time you use the bathroom. You might be shocked by how easy it becomes. Now that we've covered the posture fix, let's talk about something you might not expect: your breathing. Yes, really. The way you breathe has a major impact on your digestion, and most people don't even realize it. Here's what's happening inside your body. There's a powerful nerve called the vagus nerve. It connects your brain to your stomach and your intestines. When this nerve is calm and active, digestion flows naturally. But when you're tense, breathing fast, or stressed, that nerve goes quiet. Your body holds on to everything and nothing moves. The American Gastroenterological Association found that specific breathing exercises can reactivate this nerve. It's like flipping a switch that turns on your body's natural rhythm for digestion and elimination. And unfortunately, most of us breathe all wrong, especially as we get older. Years of stress, shallow chest breathing, or even medication side effects can keep our bodies in alert mode all the time. And in alert mode, digestion shuts down. The system just doesn't flow like it should. So how do you fix it? With a super simple breathing pattern. It takes less than 2 minutes, and you can start today. Here's how to do it. Sit comfortably in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Or lie on your back with your knees bent. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Now breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Let your belly rise, not your chest. Gently hold your breath for 2 seconds. Then exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. Let your belly fall and feel your body relax. Do this for 5 full cycles. Feel that? That gentle rise and fall? That's your body shifting out of stress and into rest. And when you do that consistently, your digestion begins to improve, naturally and without force. Dolores, a 72-year-old from Florida, had struggled with constipation and anxiety for years. She started doing this breathing exercise twice a day, once in the morning after her massage and water, and once at night before bed. And within just days, she noticed changes. Her stomach felt lighter, her sleep improved, and going to the bathroom became easy again. This breathing method may seem simple, but it works. It gently reactivates your body's natural rhythm. Try it tomorrow morning. Try it tonight. Your system is waiting for permission to relax, and this is how you give it. Now, let's move to the final piece of the puzzle, gentle movement. This is where everything comes together. You don't need to stretch. You don't need to jog. You don't even need to leave the room. Just 3 simple movements that lightly stimulate the muscles and nerves involved in healthy elimination. According to research from Cleveland Clinic, even small, targeted motion can reactivate the body's natural bowel reflexes. These movements increase circulation in your digestive organs and help your intestines remember how to move waste the right way. You ready? Let's go through them step by step. First, lie on your back and slowly pull one knee toward your chest. Hold for 10 seconds. Then switch to the other leg. Repeat this 10 times. This movement gently presses on your digestive organs, waking them up and increasing blood flow. Second movement, seated spinal twists. Sit in a chair, feet flat, back straight. Place your right hand on your left knee. Slowly twist your torso to the left. Hold for 15 seconds. Now switch sides. Do 5 twists in each direction. These movements help release gas, relieve pressure, and support digestive motion. Third and final movement, standing marches. Stand next to a wall or chair for support. Lift each knee toward your chest slowly, one at a time. March in place for 30 seconds. This activates your core and pelvis, the very muscles that support bowel movements. You've just done the exact sequence that thousands of seniors are using to take back control of their digestion. It's gentle, it's safe, and it works. Raymond, 76, from Ohio, had struggled with constipation for over 2 decades. But after adding these 3 moves to his morning routine, after the water, the massage, and the breathing, his body finally started to respond. Now he goes every day, easily, comfortably, and without stress. Try these movements tomorrow. Even if you only do 1 or 2 at first, your body will begin to remember what it's supposed to do. Let's recap the full 5-minute method. You're going to love how simple it is. Start your morning with 16 ounces of room temperature water within 5 minutes of waking. Follow with a 2-minute abdominal massage that traces your colon. Use proper toilet posture. Elevate your knees with a stool or box. Practice 5 cycles of calming breath work. Breathe with your belly, not your chest. Finish with 3 short, gentle movements, knee pulls, seated twists, and standing marches. That's it. That's the full routine. And it's all backed by real medical science. Trusted institutions like Mayo Clinic, Harvard Medical School, Johns Hopkins, and Cleveland Clinic have supported every part of this method. Thousands of people just like you, seniors who were told this is just part of aging, have used these steps to take back control. They've gone from feeling uncomfortable, sluggish, and frustrated to light, energized, and totally free. So now it's your turn. Which part of this method are you most excited to try first? Can you imagine what your mornings would feel like if your body just worked smoothly, naturally, without effort? Leave a comment below and let us know. And if this helped you, even just a little, please share it with someone you care about, because nobody should have to live in discomfort, not when the solution is this simple. When most people think about life after 70, they picture family or facilities. But there's a growing movement that's quietly redefining aging on your own terms. It's called co-housing with friends, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Groups of older adults, sometimes lifelong friends, sometimes new ones, come together to live in intentional communities where each person has a private space, but shares common areas like kitchens, gardens, and living rooms. The goal? To blend independence with real connection. This isn't a retirement home. It's a home retired, rebuilt by choice, not by circumstance. Instead of walking into silence, you come home to laughter in the kitchen, someone asking how your day went, or a spontaneous evening around the table. The emotional benefits are profound. Social isolation is one of the biggest risks as we age. But in co-housing, you're never truly alone. You have neighbors who are also friends, companions who understand your rhythm and respect your space. Take Margaret, 74. After her husband passed, she tried living alone, but every room echoed with quiet. Then a few women from her book club floated the idea of co-housing. She joined them. Now, Margaret has her own bedroom and kitchen, but shares dinners, stories, and spontaneous joy with her housemates. It's like having a little family I chose, she says. Financially, it eases the burden, too. Shared expenses mean more freedom and less stress. But beyond money, it's about joy, purpose, belonging. Co-housing communities often organize things like gardening groups, art classes, movie nights, or just impromptu moments of connection. If you're imagining a life where friendship and independence coexist beautifully, comment number 7 below. And don't forget to subscribe. It helps us keep bringing you uplifting ideas like this one. Finally, let's talk about one of the most innovative and uplifting ways to age with dignity: senior villages. These aren't actual villages, but vibrant networks of neighbors and volunteers who work together to help older adults stay in their homes. Imagine this. You still live independently, but if you need help, groceries, transportation, tech support, it's just a phone call away. That's what senior villages are all about. Volunteers are background checked, trained, and more importantly, committed to real relationships, not just tasks. It's not just help, it's community care. And it works. Studies show seniors involved in these networks experience less loneliness, better health, and stronger bonds. Take Mary, 82, from Minnesota. She still lives in her home but says, "I don't feel like I'm in this alone. If I need help, I know exactly who to call." Villages also host classes, social events, and workshops, helping you stay connected, active, and supported. It's the best of both worlds. Your home, your freedom, your rules, with a loving safety net beneath you. If this sounds like something you'd explore, leave a comment saying number 8. And if you're finding these ideas valuable, subscribing helps us grow and lets us know we're reaching people who need it most. Growing older doesn't mean giving up your independence or your dignity. For many, the idea of a nursing home comes with a quiet fear: the silence, the loss of choice, the feeling of being warehoused instead of welcomed. But today, we explored 8 powerful alternatives, options that honor your spirit, your story, and your autonomy. Whether it's co-housing with friends, living near adult children with respect and boundaries, embracing smart home technology, or finding joy in intergenerational and village-style communities, there's no one-size-fits-all, but there is a common thread: the desire to stay human, connected, and in control. You've lived too much life to hand over keys without thought. So ask yourself, which of these options truly speaks to me? Which one makes my shoulders relax just thinking about it? Where can I live, not just longer, but better? Because the goal isn't just to extend the years. It's to make sure those years still feel like yours. Thank you for being with us today. Please drop a comment sharing what spoke to you most and how you plan to use it in your own journey. Your voice matters. We read every single comment. And if you found this video meaningful, please subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this message. This community is just getting started, and we're so glad you're part of it. We'll see you in the next one.